placement of this college are being compared with SRCC. Obviously, I was shocked. I was not expecting such a revelation on the internet about this. Why is this?
So basically, sir, the thing is that, in fact, my first LinkedIn post was about this, that why CBS is underrated. I posted a post from Inside DU, I still remember, which talks about how CBS is.
Hi guys, today we will be talking about SHAHEED SUKHDEV College of Business Studies, which is located in Rohini. It is known for its business-oriented courses, incredible placement statistics, and its robust infrastructure. So let's straight away dive into the conversation with Tanusha Arora, who is a current student of BMS. Hi Tanusha, so how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good too, thanks for asking. So maybe let's just start with your intro for the starters. Yes, please.
So as you've already introduced my name, I am Tanusha Arora, born and brought up in Delhi.
Okay.
I did my schooling from Presidium Ashok Vihar, now student, commerce with maths. I was always interested in business and management.
Okay.
So I gave UJAD, got into all in the rank of 99, got into SHAHEED SUKHDEV College of Business Studies, which is my dream college. Because it is one of the top B schools across India and Asia, which gives this specific course of BMS or BFIA, that is both these courses, which are not available normally in other DU colleges. Only 8 to 10 colleges offer it, and it's the best in that. So I was always inclined to do something different, that is management, and not go for a typical BCom or BCom honors course, which a lot of people generally opt for when they have done commerce with maths. So yeah, I went into the college. I was always interested in digital marketing. Specifically marketing, but yes, I like to interact with media. I like to know more about how medias function, how people decide which ad is run where, and how to build creatives and all that interesting part. So I did a digital marketing course from my own college.
Okay.
So that started 1 or 2 months. The registration started 1 or 2 months before I gave JAD. So I went to the college and with my mom, I got myself registered. At that point in time, I did not know that I'll be coming here for my undergrad also. But I had dreamt it since then that I want to come here. So that happened and I was very happy. So at that point in time, because it was COVID, so our first semester online. So we used to, go on Sundays for digital marketing. Otherwise, take my other classes online. So it was the edge I had over my other peers that I got to go to the college offline when everyone else was online. So yeah, just a little college introduction. So yeah, I went into the college and I enjoyed my time here. Now I'm in the final semester, final year. So excited, and all in all, I had a great time. Apart from my college, I did internships at EXL, Havells, both in e-commerce and research and market intelligence. Always inclined towards these fields. And all in all, I'm an optimistic and cheerful person who likes to look at the brightest things of life.
So basically, if I place a glass of water in front of you, that is half filled, so you will be seeing is that the water glass is half filled and not the half is empty. Right?
I think it's full filled, no?
Full filled.
Half with water and half with air.
Half with air.
Yeah.
Nice. Great. So, you just said that this college was your dream college, right? So let's talk about that. Why this college was a dream college? However, a lot of students. We have also done a podcast with them, so they belong to SRCC, LSR. So why this college?
When I was in school, सबको यही होता है कि parents के लिए it was कि SRCC. That's something which everyone knows. SRCC, LSR, top colleges of DU and everything.
Yes.
Even I didn't know about Sukhdev at that point in time. But because the college खत्म हुआ and boards did not happen, so in that midterm I was searching for different colleges and I got to know that ये एक ऐसा college है जो BMS offer करता है. So I was very intrigued by what actually BMS is because I had never heard of this degree. So I went on the website of Sukhdev and I got to know about the course structure. When I read the course structure, I realized that it is much more versatile and dynamic as per the current scenario of the world. So आप देखो कि we are taught all the courses of management in general, and we have a 70 to 80% overlap with the syllabus of IIMs itself.
Really?
So we have quantitative techniques of management, we have legal aspects of business, we have marketing, we have finance, we have financial markets, everything you need, operations, we have touched upon that. We have studied that subject. And moreover, we are the only college, we are the only degree, BMS is the only degree which offers you a chance to have a specialization in the third year. So when you step into the third year, you get an option to either go for marketing or finance.
Major and minor wala scenario like it happens in MBA? Sort of that?
Kind of. So normally, if you see for BCom honors, ऐसा कोई particular specialization नहीं होता है कि आप third year में आके लेते हो.
True.
Yes. You have an option of electives, which you get to choose from other departments. That we also have elective system. That's why we studied statistics under that. That was varies from college to college, but we have like it's a generalized degree only of Bachelor of Management Studies. But like I get to choose marketing. So what happens is, and some of my friends chose finance. So now you can decide that in the third year you want to study deeply into which field. So this is a specific thing I loved about this degree, because as I told that I am a marketing enthusiast and I wanted to study marketing in detail. So, and this helped me study concepts like consumer behavior, international marketing, retail management, advertising and brand management. And this is the exposure which sets this degree of BMS apart from other colleges. And when I liked the degree, when I liked the course structure, I had to go to best college, which was undoubtedly SHAHEED SUKHDEV College of Business Studies.
This brings me to the question that why I feel this college is a little bit underrated when it comes to brand value. Also, students are not really well aware that you just told us, and I agree with that BMS is a great degree to pursue, obviously, and the course curriculum that you just told us, it's amazing, right? So why do you think this college is underrated? First question. I mean, yes, please. So, do you feel this college is underrated?
Yes, it is.
I mean, even when I was researching about this college, when I got to know that you were studying in this college, so my team was researching and we all were researching together, and it was there that the placement of this college are being compared with SRCC. Obviously, I mean, I was shocked. I was not expecting such a revelation on the internet about this. Why is this?
So basically, the thing is that, in fact, my first LinkedIn post was about this, that why CBS is underrated. I posted a post from Inside DU, I still remember, which talks about how CBS is a very underrated college. It's underrated because, number one, the degree is underrated. As I told that if you go 2-3 years down the line before, if you ask someone if you say someone I'm pursuing BMS, उनको समझ ही नहीं आएगा कि होता क्या है.
अच्छा.
So because of not knowing what BMS is, अब आप यदि आके बोलोगे मैं BCom honors कर रहा हूँ, BCom करो, everyone knows, because you see our generation, parent generation is also pursued that degree. तब BMS नहीं होता था. BBA still people know.
BBA होता था शायद.
BBA फिर भी तब होता था, but आज भी BBA if you say I'm pursuing, people will get to know. But BMS लोगों को पता नहीं होता कि what management is, how is it different from commerce, that aspect. And number two ये है कि ours is an off-campus college. It does not lie in North Campus or South Campus.
Exactly.
तो वो collaboration जो होता है ना कि यहाँ पे कुछ नया खुलेगा तो 2 मिनट में there is a virality aspect जो off-campus colleges में नहीं होता है. But of course, when you search more, when you delve deeper to know exactly what the college stands for, the placement statistics are amazing. Because we have a small batch size also. So when you come here, आपको ऐसा नहीं that you are facing innumerable crowd. You have a smaller batch size. So the teacher to student ratio is also very good. ऐसा नहीं होता है that किसी एक teacher के ऊपर there are massively so many students that you cannot focus. Our teachers remember the names of each and every student. अगर कोई बच्चा क्लास में नहीं आता है तो टीचर बोलते हैं कि आज ये बच्चा नहीं आया.
They know.
They notice, they know the name, they know.
What is the batch size, if I may ask?
So there is normally 58 to 60 students in
one class. So you are saying that seats are comparatively low in this college as compared with the other colleges of DU.
The courses are also less now. We have mainly 3 undergrad courses: BMS, BBFIA, and BSc Computer Science.
So it does not even offer BCom.
No.
I mean, that is why one of the reasons that this college has a low visibility on the internet and it's not really popular among the students, because it does not offer most of the courses for which students actually go for. Yeah. So this college is basically for the students who have a vision for themselves, who know what they want to do in life. They will be only going to this college. Otherwise, okay, I get it. Okay.
In fact, I also remember that at the time I gave DU JAT, I met a lot of people who said कि हमें पता ही नहीं था कि एग्जाम होता है DU में आने के लिए.
No, I mean, sorry, correct me if I'm wrong. So, what exam did you just say?
DU JAT or DU ET basically.
DU, so now it is CUET.
Yes, now it is CUET.
So earlier it was merit based, wasn't it?
No, so basically what system we used to follow when I got into DU was that
2020 it was or 21? 21.
Yeah. So basically for some colleges, so 3 courses होते हैं: BMS, BBFI and BBE. BBE our college does not offer, but Guru Gobind Singh College and some other colleges offer. So for 2-3 specific courses, because they are considered vocational, so इनके लिए there used to be an entrance, DU JAT. So it is somewhat like a mini version of CAT. So you have to you have quantitative aptitude, you have logical ability, you have verbal ability, you have GK, and there's a particular time paper which you go to the center, you clear. So there's a cutoff. It comes and there is a ranking system. So there is, I think there used to be 65% weightage of this exam marks, and I think the rest of the weightage of your board exam के जो test 4 होता था. I think this was the system, but yeah, more weightage was given to DU JAD. And on the basis of that cumulative score, your rank was decided. And then फिर list system निकलता था. List के अंदर की first list में आपका नाम आ रहा है, then second list and third list depends. So this was the system of JAD.
So what rank did you?
I got 99.
AIR. Wow, great. So DU JAD में.
Yes.
So now, what is the system of getting into? If someone wants to get into this college, what CUET is the only thing?
CUET.
अच्छा, now it is common for the.
Yes. So
अच्छा.
at that point क्या होता था कि सिर्फ DU JAD कुछ ही courses के लिए, BCom honors के लिए आपको या economics honors के लिए any course के लिए आपको जाना है तो you just have to have that best 4% of your CBSE.
Merit based था.
हाँ,
No exam was there.
No
you do
exam.
not have to take any exam.
But now ये standardize हो गया, stabilize कि आपको किसी भी college में जाना
CUET
है.
is mandation.
CUET is mandatory.
Okay, so tell us about a little bit. I mean, tell us about CUET. क्या है, if you know anything?
So I don't know much in detail because, of course, I never had the chance to give the exam. But I know that it not only marks students on the basis of these quantitative ability and verbal, but also on the subject students have taken. So I have seen a lot of posts on LinkedIn about how students scored really well in accountancy, business studies, economics. So अब हर section जो आप board में देकर आते हो in written format, उसका भी MCQ format is tested in the CUET exam. And फिर उसका एक versatile score निकलता है on the basis of which you get a college ranking. उससे पहले आपको अपना वो भी देना होता है what is your choice. So उस according if someone puts CBS on the first or someone has a CBS as second preference, so preference based and your marks based कि उससे according allotment होती है.
Okay. So आपके कॉलेज में without maths वाले भी admission ले सकते हैं?
No.
No, no.
You cannot appear for DU JAD.
Now,
Maths
I mean, अब तो it has changed now.
हाँ,
CUET.
CUET.
But in your specific
But
course, I'm
CUET
talking
also.
about.
हाँ, maths is compulsory.
Maths is compulsory.
That is also because, as I told, that there's an overlap of syllabus with IIMs and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So the courses we study have math.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I talk about basics of statistical inference,
Mm-hmm.
or if I talk about R, if I talk about SPSS, these different softwares we learn or different statistics tools. First semester में statistics, that is something we have done all throughout.
Mm-hmm.
So this requires a basic understanding of 11th, 12th.
अच्छा,
Little
makes
bit of
sense.
that.
So how do you compare, I mean, the infrastructure also when the team was researching, we got to know that the infrastructure here is a little bit better. I mean, is it centralized AC or not?
Yeah, it's centralized.
It is,
Yeah.
because most of the colleges are not, I mean.
Yes. इस DU में नहीं होता है.
हाँ, यहाँ पे तो centralized AC भी है यार.
Centralized AC है. Actually, I'll tell you so the entire story that first we used to have CBS at Rohini. Rohini नहीं. जो there's a different campus, I think. यमुना साइड पे होता था ईस्ट दिल्ली बेसिकली.
अच्छा.
So we used to have an East Delhi campus that
ठीक
was
है.
in an old school building type of.
हम्म.
बहुत पुराने बैचेस के if I talk about.
ठीक है.
Then later on they shifted and they built this entire new campus in Rohini sector 16 where we grew. So I always had the chance of going into the new building only.
Okay.
Not an old building.
अच्छा.
So yeah, तो यहाँ पर everything is much better than any new college.
So you are saying because it has been built lately, I mean, अच्छा when कब बना है?
2016, I don't remember.
अच्छा,
It was
15-16 में
very
सात.
late, हाँ.
अच्छा, 8 साल हो गए.
Compared to other DU colleges जो बहुत पुराने.
जो बहुत पुराने बने हैं.
तो इसलिए उनकी बिल्डिंग वो रेड ब्रिक्स है and everything.
Correct.
तो वो तब से बना हुआ है तो they have that system, but हमारा because later shift हुआ.
हाँ.
So we had AC and other amenities, जो seat system है, everything. They're not wooden benches. We have projectors, we have everything else. So it looks like, it doesn't look like a government college. It's much better.
Much better college.
Yeah. Infrastructure is very nice.
So is there any hangout space, designated hangout space?
Hangout space, yeah. We have a Bansiwala shop in front of our college. So वहाँ पे you get pav bhaji and छोले भटूरे and golgappe, anything you want.
अच्छा.
तो वहाँ मिलता है. Then there are normal tea points and everything else.
हाँ.
But yeah, and आसपास you can also go to some cafes and everything.
हाँ, I think वो तो.
Cafes, no. But not that many cafes as you would expect in a North campus. जो वहाँ पर wellness system है of Maggie और Sudama की चाय or something like that. वो वैसा यहाँ पे नहीं है. Because it's a पूरा main road.
Correct.
और जिसके सामने college is built. But you see the greenery is very nice.
ठीक है.
So the air quality is better.
Oh, अच्छा.
That's a major plus point.
दिल्ली में नहीं है क्या कॉलेज?
दिल्ली में है. दिल्ली के कुछ सेक्टर्स में अच्छी है कॉलेज.
अच्छा.
As compared to other sectors.
ठीक है. So how do you compare this college with SRCC, if I may ask? Because लोग इसको compare करते हैं SRCC से. Being a student of this college, how would you say? What do you feel?
So I'd say both these colleges are massively good. Both have amazing brand value. Both have amazing placements. SRCC की placements भी बहुत अच्छी जाती हैं. हमारी placements भी बहुत अच्छी जाती हैं. लिटिल डिफरेंसेस ये है कि SRCC का बैच साइज ज्यादा है as compared to
अच्छा,
our batch size.
and also student to faculty ratio
थोड़ा सा mismatch हो जाता है फिर वहाँ पे.
अच्छा वहाँ पे ऐसा है.
हाँ ऐसा है थोड़ा. तो मतलब वहाँ पे ये होता है कि you are competing with a much bigger crowd as compared to here. So यहाँ का जो placement statistic रहता है वो ज़्यादा better जाता है because most of the students who sit for placements get placed.
अच्छा.
In most of the scenarios.
Okay.
Yes. And rest of them go for higher studies. So more in all, the entire batch is reaching somewhere after the college. And infrastructure wise, so we are better any day. Otherwise, yes, I have friends in SRCC also. So again, then their courses, they do not offer BMS or BFIA, so they aren't into vocational or management based. They are into core commerce. Commerce basis. They have more CAs. We have more CFAs. We have more FRM clears. ऐसा होता है मतलब normally वहाँ पे students ज़्यादा CA prefer करते हैं B.Com honors के साथ. यहाँ पे ज़्यादा students CFA financial और risk management degree ज़्यादा pursue करते हैं. ये होता है. And all in all, I think yes, the type of companies that come, they are more or less the same.
The same.
Yeah.
What about the packages?
वहाँ पर थोड़ा ज़्यादा front end role आते हैं.
ठीक है.
We get BCG front end roles, but still we have to work on that aspect. Get more content.
What about the packages
Packages are more or less the same. So our average is also around 10-11.
10-11.
हाँ, उनका भी I think इतना ही होता है. 9-10 something like that. Same.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
All sorts of companies. और plus ये भी होता है कि हमारे placement season में we have like phase 1, phase 2. So once you're placed, मतलब once basically you have an offer, regardless of whether you accept or reject it, you are out from the season.
Okay.
And unless some of the terms and conditions you can apply again if your package is less than that. I'm not getting into those nitty-gritties. But वहाँ पर ऐसा होता है if you are placed तो आपको एक थोड़ा टाइम के बाद एक और बार chance मिलता है to sit for other companies.
अच्छा.
Some companies come जिनका open हो जाता है. Supposedly if someone is placed and उनका हो गया time place हो गया, but still they can sit for that company.
But do you think that is fair?
See from the company.
Because a lot of colleges, what they do is if you are actually selected and placed in one company, you cannot sit in another interview for placements. So do you think it's fair? I mean, if you're placed just for you want something that you cannot have it, the psychology comes into play here. If this is what I feel. So do you think it's a fair play?
Yeah, sometimes I used to think that if then a student comes out and says, now I have 2 offers. And
exactly.
There is a student who says that I have no offer.
No offer, yes.
So, but then
cutting
again,
down other person's opportunity. I mean, if you have already gotten placed, then why? Just be happy, na? Otherwise you should not be accepting that offer in the first place.
No, but the thing is, you accept rejection नहीं होता. You have to sit, and if the company selects you, now for the placement side, the work is over.
Okay.
So either you accept or reject, that's on you.
That's on you.
So I think from that perspective, क्या होता है कि lot of these companies जो होती है ना, they want an access to the entire pool.
Okay.
Because they believe that there could be someone who is better off as a candidate for us, who is not being allowed to sit in the process just because they have an offer. So they want to get the best of the lot.
Okay.
So I think वो उस system पे base करता है. बाकी ज़्यादा I think an SRCC person would be able to tell you better that nitty-gritty how it functions. But I have also a few of my friends who are there.
Cool. So tell us about your internships. I mean, I think you worked with Havells
and
EXL. Yeah. How did you get this opportunity? What was the college's role when you got this opportunity, or did you get it from your own effort?
Yeah. So basically, when I entered into college and I was in the first year, I saw a lot of students who had already started, finding internships and doing stuff. Being those get-togethers, यार हमें तो ये भी करना है, हमें तो वो भी करना है. But I was very peaceful because I first wanted to explore and most importantly have a few skills so that when I go to a recruiter and I say that give me internship, they would want to see some of my work or they would at least want to have something to bid on me. कि यार हाँ ठीक है, this is a good resume. We know that this person knows basic skills. अब हम इसे एक internship दे सकते हैं. When you are straight out of school, you are very naive. And you, in my opinion, you should get some time to learn, to delve into that state of college, and then aram se start applying for internships. So that's what I followed up with. And honestly, I never regret that. Some of my friends did do good internships second semester mein, but most of the people who I have seen were doing basic internships that I had to call, get some leads. Because यही होता है when you go for an internship so early.
I don't think so. That is a good idea to go for an internship in just the second semester. You've joined the college to learn something, to acquire some skills. I mean, what do you say about this? I mean, 4th semester should be the ideal time, maybe when you can just start going out, experience corporate world or other world, job scenario? What do you say?
So yeah, first second semester to first year you are. Even I started finding internships at the end of first year so that I can get them in my second year.
Second year.
Essay. But some students did in first year. That is what I'm telling. And second year, we have to do internships. So
is it a good idea? Do you feel to do an internship in the first year itself?
I mean, see, then again, it's very subjective. If you are someone who has had good skills, now there are some kids who come up with really good knowledge.
Okay.
मतलब उनके लिए school hasn't been a limiting factor. उनके पास already कुछ अच्छे skills होते हैं. Maybe you talk about they know Python, they know R, or they are good video editors. They have skills.
They have
skills. So
skills.
of course they shouldn't limit themselves कि हमें late ही करना है apply.
अच्छा,
They can
अच्छा.
apply.
They can
But
apply.
general audience जो normal school से आए हैं, पढ़ के आए हैं, boards देकर या paper देके, उनके पास इतने अभी skills नहीं हैं जो अपने resume पे दिखा सकें या फिर implement करके दिखा सकें. तो उनको थोड़ा time सीखने में लगाना चाहिए.
लगाना चाहिए.
चाहे आप कैनवा ही सीखो, आपको ग्राफिक बनाना आ गया है, थोड़ा कंटेंट राइटिंग यू कैन लर्न, या फिर अगर आपका इंटरेस्ट फाइनेंस में है, पहले आप इंटरेस्ट देखो. अगर आपको नहीं पता आपका इंटरेस्ट क्या है तो आप डिफरेंट टाइप के इंटर्नशिप्स कर सकते हो. बट अगेन अगर आप बिल्कुल फर्स्ट ईयर मतलब फर्स्ट सेमेस्टर में काफी लोग जब करते हैं तो they get fooled by these companies who ask them to forward things on WhatsApp, send a screenshot, and that is what they call an internship, which is I think total scam kind of a thing. So उसमें fall नहीं करना चाहिए, rather use that time to build your own self. Then that's what I did. So when I was I started to hunt for internships. तो उस time पे I like मेरे कुछ दोस्त एक internship कर चुके थे and they were hopping on to the second. While I was starting with my first, मुझे ऐसा भी करना था, I was finding. So I sent a lot of cold emails. I found a lot of contacts. So I was in the placement cell for the first 6 months and then I left the placement cell. So that 6 months told me how to actually interact with corporates and people, how to politely ask for something, how to showcase your work. So I had my own email drafted, my vice spam, professional outlook. I started emailing via LinkedIn also, and that is how after a lot of cold emails and messages I got my internship at EXM.
EXM.
Yeah. So and honestly before that what happened was it's a very incident which shows that you should not give up. So I was selected for internship and उसके लिए जो EXM से पहली वाली internship के लिए I was selected. वहाँ पे क्या था, I had 3 rounds. I did my assignment, I had the manager round, I had the HR round. They increased my stipend from 8K to 10K also on the basis of my interview. But the day of joining, they said that the company is restructuring and they're not hiring interns.
Okay.
So even after that entire process of
happened.
Happened and getting to know that I'm selected,
correct,
I did not get the internship because they said कि हम अब restructure कर रहे हैं company को. So I was disappointed thoda, but then after a few minutes I was like, it's okay, it's fine.
It's okay.
I'll start again.
This is not the end of the world.
Exactly. This is not the end of the world. And I get a lot of calls from my juniors who are like, मेरी internship नहीं मिल रही है, हमने इतना cold mail भेज दिया. So I keep telling them that persistence is the key. There was this one startup founder who came at Shark Time. उन्होंने कहा था ना कि keep knocking the door shamelessly. Someone will open it.
Someone will.
So you have to keep trying. So मैंने और emails भेजी and finally जब EXL हुआ, that was in a matter of day. मैंने mail करा आज के दिन and अगले दिन I had the offer.
Okay.
So that happened. So it's like you click होना होता है. अब बस effort मारते रहो. चाहे 1% conversion rate है, but you have to keep trying. So
you did an internship at 2 places.
Yeah.
है ना? So कौन सी जगह आपको ज़्यादा पसंद आई? और क्यों?
पहले I'll tell about Havells also because in that college helped me.
Okay,
so,
in that college.
Yeah. So this one was EXL I got on my own basis. So the second one was basically supposed to be my summer internship. So summer internship is compulsory for us.
Okay.
You have to do it if you want to be eligible for your placement.
ठीक है.
काफी अगर colleges में ऐसा
नहीं होता है.
It's not compulsory. You can do any other maybe out campus. आप कहीं जा सकते हो, LSE का कुछ कर सकते हो, या फिर आपको किसी और का कुछ प्रोग्राम करना है या नहीं भी करना है. It's not compulsory that you do it for placement, but for us it is very compulsory.
ठीक है.
We have to submit an internship report also with the manager कि हमने क्या काम किया. So that was Havells, and Havells came on our campus. It was a pura process, full day process of for the pre-internship talk, then our group discussion, then our interview with 2-3 managers. That happened, and the same day only I got to know that I got into Havells as an intern. It was the e-commerce department, and I particularly worked for D2C. कि Havells इस वक्त देख रहा था कि how they are going to have their own D2C website set up.
ठीक है.
Directly अगर उन्हें customer को sell करना है.
ठीक है.
तो उस respect पे I worked. So yeah, मतलब these were both of my internships, one from my own merit and one from my college. Again, merit भी तो आता ही है, but yes, college assistance is very important because of course you get things quickly when it is through college. True. So yes, that is how it got happened, and about which internship I liked the more. I think both of them were very different roles. So ऐसा नहीं था कि दोनों जगह मैं same profile में काम कर रही थी. It is comparable. But उसमें I was working in e-commerce and यहाँ EXL में I had research, more of research oriented. तो थोड़ा सा ये था कि EXL because 6 months के span पे था. So एक point time के बाद because the work became थोड़ा redundant कि I know कि यही करना है. थोड़ा सा it became little monotonous. But yeah, I got to know a lot of skills like how to use LinkedIn Sales Navigator, what is XIQ, what is ISG, and how to make good reports, how to actually make client reports, how to manage stuff. So most of I learned in EXL. Yes. In Havells, it was more of a because EXL was online, so Havells was an offline. I used to go to college. I used to go to office every day. सुबह जाना है, I had to wake up at 6 o'clock. Okay. Because my punch-in time was according. I had a proper card of punch-in, punch-out.
9 to 6? 9 to 6.
So I had to do that and I had to rush to office. So it was proper experience 2 months कि हाँ corporate function करता कैसे है. So all in all that was a little more enriching because I had my friend Sneha. So we both got into Havells. We both into marketing. So almost same. So all day long we used to work at Havells also. She was into doing a different project with AI and marketing. I was in B2C. But we used to have our small coffee breaks, chai breaks. Some days there is a beautiful weather in the setup. So and our managers were very good वहाँ पे भी. The managers were दोनों जगह very enriching. वहाँ पे it was Priya ma'am, Karan sir. In Havells it was Vidit sir, Saurabh sir, Siddharth sir. तो हर जगह दोनों जगह managers बहुत supportive मिले. Always open if you want to learn something. Always. Correct. So yeah, मतलब वो सब तो offline था तो हर enriching हो गया ज़्यादा. वो online था तो बस एक point of time पे सब मिला. But otherwise learning point of view से दोनों बहुत अच्छे थे.
Cool. So coming to your post that you have posted on LinkedIn, what intrigued me is Tide is SRK.
Tide is SRK.
What made you write this post?
Did you see the graphic attached?
Yes, I did.
That's basically an advertisement.
So I'm a huge SRK fan, so that's why it intrigued me a lot.
इस पर dialogue बनता है.
अच्छा. Do you like SRK?
No, but preference.
नहीं ना. हाँ भैया ये podcast को cancel कर दो. नहीं चलेगा ये. हिम्मत कैसे हो रही है सब बोलने की?
I don't hate him as such.
You cannot hate him.
I don't hate him.
Cannot.
He's very respectful towards women, and that is something.
Okay, so that's the only criteria you're judging him on? Wow.
His acting is super.
अच्छा, okay. Because he respects women and he's okay.
No, but that is something I really admire about him. That he respects.
I mean, these are all the basics, and everyone should follow it.
Everyone should follow it. And the bare minimum. But
yeah, correct.
But when you see it, you like, okay, that's good.
Respect is, सबके लिए होनी चाहिए.
Universal.
Yeah, true. Yeah. ठीक है. So what made you write this post here? I hope SRK is the brand ambassador of this Tide or not?
हाँ, मतलब basically.
He used to.
हाँ, अभी भी है.
अभी भी है ना?
Ad के लिए if they have pitched in SRK.
Correct.
This couldn't be possible if they were not his brand ambassador.
True.
Because they cannot put a movie star just like that. So this was a ad which came on Hindustan Times का बिल्कुल I think जो front page होता है ना बिल्कुल front वाला नहीं जो when you flip and then you get the news section उसका left side पे was नीचे I still remember. So I clicked this ad and because I found it very intriguing. If you see, I post content about marketing, adulting, communication, leadership. These are the 4 areas.
We'll come to that. अभी let's.
So marketing के अंदर मैंने ये चीज मुझे बहुत अच्छी लगी कि जो ad creative है, it is very simple, very to the point. And when you see Tide is SRK, you will always read further to know.
Yes, yes, correct, true.
So why? And
this is where creativity chips in, and this is what you can make out of anything. Yes.
So मतलब ये था ना
this is what actually hit me, right? So when I actually read Tide is SRK, I was like, yeah. क्या है ये? SRK तो वैसे भी इतने बड़े हैं तो कुछ भी होगा, but कोई भी पड़ेगा.
And then you go and you see SRK stain removal
king. Yes.
Which also leads to Tide. So it is like you are interlinking your business.
True.
With such a good star at a massive level, and it is very simple, very direct. कोई बहुत ज़्यादा
कुछ नहीं था. हाँ. Very good.
और ऐसी ad मतलब मैं अब नहीं देखती हूँ ज़्यादा. अब लोग बहुत अलग तरीके की ads बनने लग गई हैं. ज़्यादा visuals पे मतलब audio visuals पे ज़्यादा काम होता है. Print advertisement का इतना creative होना
नहीं है. मतलब नहीं आजकल print तो चल नहीं रहा, but हाँ इसको देख के लगा कि हाँ प्रिंट में तो दौड़ेगा ये.
यस, तो प्रिंट एडवर्टाइजमेंट जो इतनी क्रिएटिव हो और इतनी सिंपल और टू द पॉइंट जो कम्युनिकेशन है ब्रांड का वो बहुत अच्छा था. दैट इज व्हाट आई लाइक. द लैंग्वेज इज वेरी नाइस. सो इसलिए आई पोस्टेड इट ऑन माय लिंक्डइन टू सो माय ऑडियंस कैन आल्सो सी दिस एड एंड नो मोर अबाउट मार्केटिंग हाउ दीस एड्स आर.
सो व्हाट डू यू अंडरस्टैंड बाय adulting?
Adulting is basically what I am doing. This is a part of adulting.
Okay.
I came here in the morning. This is a part of adulting. Everything. So basically 18 साल के बाद जो आप so I came at college at 17. I was really younger to my batch.
ठीक है.
But in general also when 18 की होते हो आप adult बनते हो. उस point of time पे there are lot of changes that are happening in your life. आप college में हो, एकदम से वो transition हुआ है. कि अभी स्कूल में थे, बैग था, मॉम डैड पूछते थे कि आज क्या पढ़ाई हुई, बोर्ड एग्जाम है, ये करा वो करा, होमवर्क किया कि नहीं, आप सुबह जा रहे हो 8 o'clock, 2 बजे आ रहे हो, आप बाहर नहीं जा सकते, एंड सडनली यू हैव फोन, you have a college, you can go in, you can go out, there is no time. Parents वैसे flexible हो जाते हैं कि ठीक है बच्चा कॉलेज में आ गया है, and now steps in your responsibility. कि अब तुम्हें कैसे अपना टाइम, अपनी लाइफ मैनेज करनी है. अब तुमसे एक्सपेक्टेशन पूरी सोसाइटी ये लगाएगी कि यार ठीक है, हमने इसे 12th तक पढ़ा लिखा लिया, अकॉर्डिंग टू अस दैट पर्सन हैज अ सेंस ऑफ व्हाट इज राइट, व्हाट इज रॉन्ग, हमने सपोर्ट किया. मतलब गाइडेंस तो हमेशा रहती है, पर अपनी लाइफ को कैसे खुद मैनेज करना है वो तुम्हारे
यहाँ से स्टार्ट हो जाती है वो चीज.
दैट इज वेयर दैट स्टार्ट्स.
यस ठीक है.
अब आई हैव सीन स्टूडेंट्स जो कॉलेज आते हैं बोल के कि हम कॉलेज जा रहे हैं, बट पता नहीं है, क्लास में नहीं आते हैं,
सब बंक कर देते हैं. आप नहीं करते बंक?
नहीं.
What boring person you are. Sorry yaar, but you are boring. Sorry to say, but that's how it is. Boring. I got one word for you. Boring.
Okay.
Yeah. End of the story.
But I think academics always help in your life.
Everything helps.
Yes.
Not only academics, it's a culmination of everything that you do. This is what I feel. What I believe in.
To bunk. Why do you bunk a class? To have fun?
Not necessarily.
Then what do you do after bunking?
You can do anything that you like.
Yes. Whatever you like.
You can go and maybe manage an event if you like that. Maybe you like an event, you're going to manage the event.
No,
you're organizing an event.
I go. मतलब ऐसा कुछ होता है which is an event related.
I mean, a lot of things can happen when you bunk a class. मतलब not necessarily for fun, but yeah, it is happening for fun only, mostly in most cases. But yeah.
No, I don't bunk class, but I have missed classes. So in this semester only, I had a trip with my friends, 5-day trip, and 2 days I did not come to college. So then I was at trip.
तो घर से क्या बोला था?
घर पे trip ही बोला था.
अच्छा trip ही बोला था.
My mom knew कि like I'm on trip and I would be missing these 2 days. ऐसा था. So it's not bunk, but it's
हाँ नहीं bunk तो नहीं हुआ फिर.
So fun करा, ऐसी बात नहीं है, classes miss हुई, but it's fine because everything is very transparent.
देखो bunk का क्या जो एक किक रहती है ना, वो क्या रहती है ना कि किसी को नहीं पता है. That risk factor कि कभी पकड़े जा सकते हैं, वो एक डर, वो एक अंदर का adrenaline जो रहता है वो, मतलब that's different obviously. Missing a class and bunking a class, I think this is the difference. That no one knows that you're bunking it. Only your friends know with whom you're working or whatever, right?
No, my friends are very fed up. यार एक class छोड़ दे.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. You're boring. Oh my God, I don't know why you have got friends and why they are actually jailing you or whatever.
Okay, so now you think that.
Yeah, this is how it is.
Probably because I provide them notes in the exams.
Yeah, अच्छा, so that is why this is barter thing is happening, right? कि वो तुम्हें फन करवा रहे हैं, तुम उनको नोट्स दे रही हो, ठीक है?
I can do my fun on my own self. मुझे किसी की जरूरत नहीं होती. मैं अकेले भी फन कर लेती हूँ.
हाँ वो तुम तो हो यार, मतलब क्लास में बैठ के फन कर लोगी. When you will be studying that, you will say that it's fun for me.
नहीं उसके बिना
और क्या फन करती हो? Such as?
I paint, I sing, I dance. I am also have been into acting.
Wow, हाँ, let's talk about acting.
Personal interest area.
Yes.
Captured.
Yes. तो कैसा एक्टिंग में कैसे क्या सीन था मतलब?
तो मतलब प्रोफेशनली तो नहीं, but yes, all through my school life I have done a lot of plays. I have been on the stage from around grade 2-3. बचपन से ही रही हूँ. Always like to be in front of the camera, talk to people.
You're welcome by the way. You are in front of the camera today.
Thank you, and so are you. So it's the matter.
अच्छा ठीक है.
So वो हुआ and I did पहले parents day पे होते थे काफी plays and our chairman used to come. उस वक्त तो हमारी chairperson होती थी सुधा गुप्ता मैम, so she used to come hold the entire event. So we used to be on the stage. Then I was also into singing. Annual days I used to sing, dancing भी थी, acting भी थी. So all these activities I always liked because I think that is a very important part of my own creative expression.
When did it start? The very first time you acted or you did something in front of the masses or whatever. When did it start?
It was in second or third class only when one of my teachers she approached me that there is this play happening and मतलब एक बार आप audition दे दो इसका.
Okay.
उनको छोटे बच्चे ही चाहिए थे.
छोटे बच्चे.
हाँ तो उनने.
छोटी बच्ची हो क्या?
Yes, तब थी.
अभी भी क्यों? अच्छा बड़ी हो गई.
हाँ अब तो 20 year old ना. अच्छा. बात है.
Old तो हो गई. When you say 20-year-old, yes you are old.
You are older than me.
Did I say I'm old? No, I did not.
But that's a fact.
So I'm not old. No, it's not a fact. ठीक है, it's okay.
So yeah, so तब ये हुआ है, I gave auditions and I was in the role of a mother only. So I was doing stuff and then the child. ऐसा कुछ ही role था.
हाँ समझ गया.
So I did that and that was वही लिखा ना कि सब parents invited थे. And that was the time when I acted. तो सबने everyone says that मतलब सबको कहा था कि आपको rehearse करके आना है मिरर के आगे. मैंने सब किसी ने नहीं किया था, मैंने किया था. अच्छा. And but the next day when I acted, मैंने कहा देखो rehearse करके आई है. अच्छा. Nice. And that was the point I realized that it is something which comes instinctively to me. ठीक है. मुझे अच्छा लगता है ये करना. तो मेरे अंदर से अपने आप निकलता है.
So, I mean, why did not you pursue it? I mean, as full time. I mean, never wanted to do it, or what? I mean,
10th तक था कुछ शायद want to be an actor or something.
Okay.
But then you get a little mature also.
अच्छा, so आप बोल रहे हो mature लोग ये सब नहीं करते?
अरे नहीं मतलब when I like really like time spent into my life, so my parents also never wanted me actually to take it up as a full time thing also, because then I realized that it's not as easy as it seems.
Yes, नहीं मुझे लगता है easy तो कुछ भी नहीं है.
हाँ, easy कुछ भी नहीं है. That is also something I realized to my parents. But then there are a lot of aspects when you step into Bollywood or any particular if you want to go into acting, वैसे वाला मतलब सीधा आपको shooting करना है.
Commercialized acting. हाँ.
Theater करने के लिए तुमको NSD. Then वहाँ से you can get plays and everything. That is a separate route. तो वो तो
theater is different, commercial cinema is different.
Exactly.
Yes.
I was more of towards cinema, but then वो नहीं हुआ. Although when I entered college, I got into the theater society (FWP), but then I left in like थोड़ा time हो गया.
क्यों?
A month or so, because it required a lot of time commitment.
हाँ ये तो है. Obviously.
So I had to do 4 to 5 hours daily. In online में भी इतना होता था, तो offline में तो I thought कि ज़्यादा, उन्होंने खुद ही बोला कि ज़्यादा होता है. So I have to stay here till long hours. अच्छा. I thought it doesn't align with my goals. थोड़ा ज़्यादा long term में.
हाँ, understandable. ठीक है. Yes. So do you believe in angel numbers? 1111. Yeah. Okay. So why? मतलब what is the story behind this?
So the story behind this is firstly that I believe in that when you want to work towards something, life will help you. Destiny will help you. And I'm not.
I thought that you create your own destiny.
You create your own destiny. It's not a default. It's design वाला mode only. But still, when I say that you want something, that means of course आप उसके लिए काम कर. It won't come automatically. ऊपर से नीचे नहीं आएगा. See something that this right now podcast is something that I always wanted to do.
So you now don't say that you have been manifesting this for so long. No, don't use this word.
I did not.
It does not work like it's.
No, I don't manifest. ऐसे कि मेरे get a goal. No.
You work towards thing, then things will happen.
So what was that?
I mean, maybe
inherent desire थी कि ऐसा कुछ होना चाहिए. But of course I never thought कि यार ऐसे अपने आप से कुछ हो जाए.
हाँ मतलब I mean मैं बहुत लोगों को मिलता हूँ, students होते हैं, बहुत लोग हैं, they are like literally they do not understand कि what manifestation is. Exactly. I mean they come and they say to me that I've been manifesting this. So I asked them कि how did you manifest? Yeah, I was like doing ऐसे करके ये हो जाए, I was just praying. Really? I mean it does not work like this. I mean.
For me, the manifestation is कि you can have an inherent desire to have something कि अच्छा आपने आज कुछ देखा है and you think यार मुझे ये चीज चाहिए. आपको नहीं पता.
But you'll have to work towards it. You have to.
आपको चाहिए, but उसके लिए ऐसे नहीं हो कि आप खड़े रहोगे आपको मिल जाएगी.
Yes, manifestation is not only about कि you're just praying inside. Sort of, nahin, you have to make some efforts to do that.
Absolutely.
Right?
So, I think you guys called me something, आपने मेरी profile में देखा होगा that you shortlisted me कि मुझे भी यहाँ पे आना चाहिए. So उसके लिए also, like I told कि LinkedIn पे भी I have worked for 1.5 years अपनी profile बनाने के लिए.
तो you worked on your LinkedIn ना? You worked on yourself.
I worked on myself.
है ना? अगर आप बैठ के घर में बैठ के आंखें बंद करके कर रहे होते तो फिर नहीं होता ना ऐसे. I think manifestation से लोग गलत समझते हैं.
बहुत गलत समझते हैं.
हाँ.
लगता है कि सिर्फ आप भगवान से ऐसे प्यार से मांगोगे
हाँ
अपने आप आपको मिल जाएगा. ऐसे नहीं होता. किसी को मिला भी हो and एक बार के बाद फिर वो थिंग बन गया हो.
Exactly.
But it's not always.
It is not always.
It's not something everyone should follow कि बस मांगते रहो मिल जाएगा. You have to work for it.
Also, when you say that angel numbers, you believe in angel numbers, don't you think so that it is more of a placebo effect? If you know what placebo effect?
You have to explain.
So what placebo effect says that कि आप मतलब it is just about showing positivity, so that it is about showing optimism to anyone. कि होता है ना कि it is about hope. You give some hope. कि ठीक है 11/11 आपने देख लिया, now something good will happen to you. So this is about placebo effect कि आप सोचोगे कुछ अच्छा होगा and when you have that mindset ना, तो आप उसके थोड़ा अच्छा करने लगोगे. Because it's not written on any of the angel numbers कि वो होएगा तो अच्छा हो जाएगा. उसमें कहेंगे कि just keep focus, be focused, and so आप थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा focus हो जाओगे कि ठीक है मैं हल्का सा focus होऊंगा तो things will happen. But what actually will happen कि आप जब focus होगे then you will automatically start to do things that you have not been doing, and so this is what the placebo effect is.
It works.
So my question is, do you think it's just the placebo effect or really it has something?
Yeah, मतलब it's a very ambiguous question. So what happened is that 11 is a number which is very dear to me because I was born on 11.
Okay.
That is why 11
So 11th of March, right?
Yes, 11th of March.
Exactly. So मैंने बोला था ना, I have got some great stocking sales. So you did not let me in your Instagram account, but yeah.
Oh, I haven't checked it.
That's okay, fine. It's okay. No worries. So आपका last birthday 11th of March था. What did you do? How did you celebrate it?
So it was a Monday. I went to college.
Okay.
I attended my classes.
Another boring day, I hope. No.
The classes were only till 12.
अच्छा.
So yeah, hopefully, goodly. And मेरे को miss नहीं करना पड़ा class. 12 बजे तक था. Then I went to my friends. So रात को तो mama, like my mom, my brother, they wished me, and my friends, some of my friends called me up and wished me. And then फिर उसके बाद my friends cake cut for me. Then my society, marketing society I am part of, they cut cake for me and for all the others. हाँ, society में 4 लोगों का बर्थडे था, तो सबका cake कटा. ऐसे 4 लोगों का बर्थडे था. अलग से society का event भी था, और I couldn't be a part of it. ज़्यादा late ना हो. Then I went to Sundar Nursery and I had a good time there. It was very peaceful. Saravana Bhavan had South Indian food, and then I came back home, celebrated birthday with the small kids of my colony. छोटे बच्चे होते हैं. They were waiting to surprise me. Cut a cake with them, played games. Then I went to my grandparents' home.
Cool.
Like had the blessings, and then I came back and slept.
Nice. So you had your birthday. Happy belated birthday, by the way.
Thank you.
Party still awaited. We are waiting for it.
Sure. You are going to give me party.
So let's talk about your birthday gift that you got, the best birthday gift ever. DU beat.
That was a good birthday gift.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
So basically, DU beat is a student-run newspaper body. And every year, so basically what they do is that they are featuring DU news. DU में क्या हो रहा है, कब हो रहा है, कैसे हो रहा है, उसको अपने Instagram पे डालते हैं.
It covers the whole DU. Whether it's on campus, off campus, north campus, south campus.
Everything.
Yep.
Around 60,000 plus followers they have on Instagram, and उनकी offline newspaper copies भी होती है, which they go and circulate in colleges. That is the student-run newspaper. So every year they have this DU beat 21 under 21. This is the list of 21 people of Delhi University under the age of 21, of course, because by the time you exit DU, you are 21 or 20, whatsoever, and who have done something phenomenal or they have done something which is great. So they feature based on the nominations they get, and that is the part I got into that list.
Wow.
Along with my college seniors.
Nice.
So 5 of my college seniors are also in the list, and I was also there. So it feels good that.
So out of the whole Delhi University, you got shortlisted. You got your name featured in that list. Great, congratulations.
Thank you so much. And I think it's not just my victory or success, it's about the people who have supported me throughout.
So how does it happen? Who selects all these students, on what basis? If someone wants to get into this DU beat
list.
So how can one get into this?
So basically, DU beat opens nominations, and those nominations are open via their Instagram page.
ठीक है.
So they message about कि ठीक है, we are opening nominations.
ठीक है.
You have to mail to that particular copy, your senior editor or someone. They give the mail ID.
ठीक है.
With a mail, with a पूरा copy body कि why you should be in the DUB 21, along with the copy of your resume.
ठीक है.
So that you send, जो भी आपको उस time का होता है, and on the basis of that the team selects 21 people. So because it's a very famous list, so a lot of people apply for it.
ठीक. What about elections, sir? Elections नहीं होते आपके कॉलेज में? क्या सीन रहता है इलेक्शन का?
Elections मतलब स्टूडेंट काउंसिल बॉडी के होते हैं. हाँ, but we are not very associated with those जो नॉर्थ कैंपस में ज़्यादा.
अच्छा, that is. अच्छा, वहाँ से थोड़ा सा कम कनेक्शन है.
हम we are very peaceful.
अच्छा, you consider yourself peaceful? जहाँ पे elections होते हैं, that college is not peaceful.
No, you're tweaking my facts.
अच्छा, I'm tweaking. This is what you just said. I'm repeating that.
I am making you explain ना. So basically वहाँ पे क्या होता है ऑन कैंपस में? What I have heard in teams कि वहाँ पे थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा student bodies are very well knit across colleges है. I think वहाँ पे पूरा काउंसिल भी है, मतलब अक्रॉस DU वाला भी है, कॉलेज वाला तो है ही, DU का भी है. तो उसमें हम ज़्यादा वहाँ पे नहीं है, तो वहाँ पे थोड़ा ज़्यादा अल्लाह अल्लाह बोलते हैं.
अल्लाह होता है. हम लोग पीसफुल लोग हैं, हम लोग शांत लोग हैं,
शांत रहते हैं.
व्हाइट झंडा लेके बैठे रहते हैं साइड में.
नहीं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं. हमारे कॉलेज में कुछ होता है काउंसिल बोलती है.
होता है. स्टूडेंट ऑफ द ईयर 1 या 2 में थी या यार अपकमिंग में हो?
नहीं, so student of the year is basically that I got in my school time only, but it was by Times newspaper.
अच्छा.
So they select one student for this Student of the Year award. So basically, again, it is based on they give you a whole पूरा इतना बड़ा sheet with a lot of questions you have to write their answers on, and that then nomination goes, and then you are selected out of that.
Okay.
So I was selected. Yeah.
CEO for 1 month.
CEO for 1 month. Basically, Adecco Group, one of the biggest HR organizations. So they have the CEO for 1 month challenge. So उसके लिए you have to apply for the challenge if you want to be a part of it. It's like a competition only.
अच्छा.
So I think the first step was giving. So it's globally level पे होता है. But पहले आप first आपके global मतलब इंडिया से भी कोई आएगा.
ठीक है.
So India round की अगर मैं बात करूँ, तो first step was an aptitude test of around 100 questions if I can remember correctly.
ठीक है.
Then उसका cut off निकलता है तो top 100 निकलते हैं बच्चे from India.
ठीक है.
Then our next round is आपको अपनी वीडियो शूट करनी होती है जो हमारे इस टाइम पे था. I don't know about other times. वीडियो शूट करनी होती है and then you have to write a letter to the CEO that why you deserve to be the CEO.
अच्छा, ये मुझे नायक मूवी की याद आ गई यार. Did you watch it?
Yeah.
अनिल कपूर, अमरीश पुरी सर.
ऐसे ही था कुछ.
ऐसे ही था ना कुछ. हाँ. चलो ठीक है, ये तो सीएम यार. I mean, you're the CEO. I'm happy being अनिल कपूर यार. ठीक है.
असली अच्छा तो आप हो यहाँ पे.
तो आप तो हुई ना बोले यार.
I'm a guest here.
अच्छा, you're a guest. हाँ वो नहीं ठीक है. Guest तो अमरीश पुरी सर भी थे, but we all know who was.
अतिथि देवो भव, you're in India. क्या यार. So basically तो उसमें था कि I wrote a letter to the CEO, उसमें था and one question और भी था कुछ HR behavioral based and then the video. So you submit that and then top 14 India are selected.
Okay.
Who are top 14. So उसमें I was there. उसके बाद I was grouped with 2 other people and I had to make a PPT based on solution basically of a case study. उसके लिए I had to take a call if I want to participate or not, because that was in the middle of my financial management and human resource management paper. जिसमें एक ही दिन का गैप था.
अच्छा.
Like I had to study for the paper also, I had to do this also. But then I signed up for it. I don't want to lose out on an opportunity.
Okay.
Exam तो आते रहते हैं, कोई नहीं, opportunity तो करनी चाहिए.
है ना, exam को तो for granted ले लो.
Granted नहीं लेते ना, कि क्लासेस में जाते हैं, bunk नहीं करते हैं.
अच्छा, bunk नहीं करते हैं. अच्छा, boring लोग हैं. Makes sense. Yeah, fact.
ठीक है. So
this is the fact that has been going since the start of this podcast. Boring. Yeah, you're still carrying it till now, proving it with facts.
No, see, I did not give up on the opportunity, na? And I'll tell you the benefits. So I got grouped with one of two very inspirational people. One was from doing an MBA from MDI, and he was in France at that point in time.
Okay.
So we used to connect from there, and then she had her own startup. She was a software engineer. So because इस competition के लिए age limit 18 to 35 होती है. तो मैं 18 साल की थी जब मैंने पार्टिसिपेट किया था और 35 तक के लोग थे उसमें. ठीक है. So you get different type of people.
Obviously.
उनके साथ I interacted, I worked. We also got on a call with the Columbia professor to vet our presentation and everything else. उसके आगे I could not make it, but because I could not spend that much time.
ये वहाँ तक पहुँचे, that's a big thing.
Yeah, तो वहाँ तक I could reach. And I think that also for that competition I got to know from Ishita Arora's post. So Ishita Arora, she is a Hindu college student.
Okay.
हाँ तो she got into CEO for 1 month, India top 14, same जितना I got it.
Wow.
And वहाँ उनके post से I was like, this seems a good challenge. So I kept an eye and I asked her about details. She helped me with that and kept an eye on my inbox. I have to apply. I think in December the application is open.
Okay.
So तब I applied and I got it. But I think the experience was very enriching. And I'm still connected to those 2 peers I was a part who were part of my group and everything else. In fact, उस competition में there was an actor also, Dev Joshi, the one who was Balveer in Sony बहुत time पहले. अच्छा. So yeah, that he was also there, but then he did not move forward with the competition.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. So I feel, I mean, that you do not live in hostel and you live with your parents, right? So you do not miss the hostel life and the perks that comes with the hostel life.
I mean, not really, because see, so basically, hostel is very good if you want to be independent.
Exactly, it teaches you a lot of things.
Teaches you how to
experiences
manage your
are
finances.
enriching. Yes. How to manage your finances. Correct.
12 बजे अगर आपको बारिश में अच्छा सा गाना वाना बजा के टेंट पे चिल करना है तो हॉस्टल ही दे सकता है आपको.
तो आपने मिस कर दिया या वो करा है?
नहीं, मतलब मैं हॉस्टल में एलिजिबल भी नहीं थी ना, बिकॉज़ आई लिव्ड इन दिल्ली.
तो ठीक है.
ऐसा कुछ नहीं कि आई हैड अ चॉइस. आई नेवर हैड अ चॉइस बिकॉज़ आई लिव्ड इन दिल्ली, नॉट वेरी फार, नॉट वेरी नियर, बट थोड़ा सा 30-40 मिनट्स के रन से. एंड मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंटली आई से दैट जो घर का खाना होता है वो तो अनमैचेबल होता है. तो हॉस्टल बच्चे भी उसी को क्रेव करते हैं.
ठीक है.
प्लस द लव यू गेट एट होम, द कंफर्ट ऑफ होम, आई थिंक वो unmatchable ही रहता है.
नहीं, that is true, but any which way one day you will have to step out of your home, right?
I will.
So what at least what this bachelor's, when you're pursuing bachelor especially, this bachelor का period वो उस transition में थोड़ा सा help करता है.
हाँ, वो
है
तो
ना?
है.
अब जब भी आप कभी बाहर जाओगी तो कभी ना कभी तो जाना ही है बाहर.
मतलब सर उसके लिए I'll say the thing that 2022 में जब मैं second semester में थी जून में, I lost my father.
I'm sorry.
Heart attack.
I'm sorry.
And उससे पहले ना I was a very protective child. My dad used to pick and drop me to college. आप ऐसे
Okay.
समझो, कॉलेज में कोई किसी को पिक ड्रॉप नहीं करता है, बच्चे खुद आते जाते हैं मेट्रो से. तो मैं उस सिनेरियो में थी. And उस एक दिन के बाद everything changed because now I know that I have to do my own stuff खुद से. खुद ग्राउंड पे जाकर कोई आपको प्रोटेक्ट करने नहीं आएगा, कोई नहीं करेगा. बिकॉज माय मॉम वाज आल्सो घर पे, मेरा डैड वाज ऑल राउंडर, हर काम वो खुद करते थे, फ्रॉम गेटिंग ग्रोसरीज ऑफ होम टू मैनेजिंग बिजनेस टू रनिंग द हाउस, एवरीथिंग. सो माय ब्रदर वाज आल्सो वेरी यंग, छोटा है मुझसे, माय मॉम थी. तो सबको घर पे मैनेज करना और खुद को मैनेज करना, तो मैंने उस प्रोसेस में इतना लर्न किया है कि आई एम नॉट अफ्रेड टू स्टेप आउट. तो वो फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. अब क्या होता है कि मैंने खुद, मैं एक जगह जाती हूँ या जो भी है करते हैं हम थिंग्स, स्टेप आउट करते हैं. आई लर्न हाउ टू ट्रैवल बाय मेट्रो. मुझे आता नहीं था मेट्रो कैसे फंक्शन करता है. माय फ्रेंड्स हेल्प मी आउट इन दैट कि अच्छा यार ऐसे कार्ड बनवा ले, एंड दिस इज हाउ यू सी द मैप, दिस इज हाउ यू सी द रूट एंड एवरीथिंग एल्स. तो हम धीरे धीरे सीख जाते हैं. तो आई थिंक वो जो हॉस्टल लाइफ का इंडिपेंडेंस होता है वो मुझे इस लाइफ की तरह अपने आप इंडिपेंडेंट होना मैंने सीख लिया.
ठीक है, लेट्स टॉक अबाउट योर कॉलेज, है ना? सो मतलब उसमें 3 पॉइंट्स से बात करते हैं मेनली कि हाउ आर द प्लेसमेंट्स. आई थिंक वी हैव कवर्ड द प्लेसमेंट सेक्शन ऑलरेडी. इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर भी हमने कवर कर लिया. लेट्स टॉक अबाउट द फैकल्टी मेंबर्स देयर.
अमेजिंग फैकल्टी, मतलब
व्हाट इज द यूनिक अबाउट देम? व्हाट इज यूनिक अबाउट देम?
यूनिक अबाउट देम इज यार, मतलब जिन बच्चों को पढ़ने में इंटरेस्ट नहीं है उनके लिए तो आई एम वेरी सॉरी, जिन्हें है उनके लिए इट्स अ ब्लेसिंग. मतलब अगर आप देखो डीयू में ना एकेडमिक्स नॉर्मली इतना सीरियसली टेकन नहीं होता.
अच्छा.
That's what like I got to know when I have conversed with a lot of people,
ठीक है.
faculty also, students also, कि नहीं हो रही हैं क्लासेस या कैंसिल हो गई हैं क्लासेस, कोई कुछ नहीं कह रहा, चले गए, whatever the thing is. But यहाँ things are very strict with regard to attendance policy, and honestly a lot of teachers also उनका जो टीचिंग स्टाइल है बहुत अच्छा है. मतलब उनका जो नॉलेज का लेवल है वो बहुत अच्छा है. कभी कभी मुझे लगता है कि पिटफॉल्स हैं बट कुछ चीज़ों में, बट लुकिंग एट द गुड साइड दैट द टीचर्स आर वेरी वेल वर्स्ड. वी हैव डॉक्टरेट, मतलब काफ़ी सबने PhD कर रखी है. अपने जो भी कॉन्सेप्ट को पढ़ाते हैं उसमें उनकी नॉलेज है, एक्सपर्टीज है. एंड इनफैक्ट हमारे काफ़ी टीचर्स ऐसे होते हैं जो अपनी रियल लाइफ केसेस जो वो पढ़ते हैं. हमारा केस बेस्ड डिस्कशन ज़्यादा होता है, देखा ना, लाइक हमारा सिलेबस ओवरलैप है विद IIMs भी ऐसा ही केस बेस्ड सिस्टम फॉलो करते हैं. तो हमारे यहाँ पे ऐसा नहीं होता कि आप आए, आपने किसी ने थ्योरी पढ़ाई और चले गए. स्कूल नहीं है ये. वो बताएंगे आपको फिर अपने ओन रीडिंग, ओन रिसर्च कि अच्छा ये यहाँ पे ऐसे इम्प्लीमेंट हुआ, ये ऐसा केस था, so that you can discuss on it and you can learn more.
I think BMS is all about this also, no? Case studies तो करनी पड़ेंगी. हाँ.
That's why a lot of people don't do MBA also after. उनको जरूरत नहीं पड़ती है. आपका अगर पैकेज अच्छा लग गया, आप उसी कॉर्पोरेट में आगे चलते जाओगे, आप सिर्फ ग्रेजुएशन के लेवल पे you can reach to higher heights. तो काफी लोग करते नहीं बिकॉज MBA से इतना ओवरलैप है ही. लोग कहते हैं बट यार MBA वाला टैग भी चाहिए होता है, so people know.
True.
That is a separate story.
What do you think is the USP of this college? What makes it different from other DU colleges?
यार बेसिकली जो इकोसिस्टम है ना वो है. एंड व्हेन आई से इकोसिस्टम, इट इज अ प्रॉपर, मतलब जो बना रखा है, मतलब आप प्रिंसिपल प्रोफेसर पूनम वर्मा, शी इज अ विजनरी. मतलब उन्होंने जिस तरीके से इस कॉलेज को चलाया है ना, एंड द पॉपुलैरिटी व्हिच द कॉलेज हैज गेन्ड अंडर हर गाइडेंस एंड हर लीडरशिप इज मैसिव. इससे पहले नहीं जानते लोग इतना इस कॉलेज को, बट जिस तरीके से उन्होंने लीड किया है कि कोई इवेंट कैसे होता है या फैकल्टी का क्या नॉर्म्स है, कि वो बताती है कि फैकल्टी को 5 मिनट लेट भी नहीं होना.
Okay.
That is the thing. Of course हो जाते हैं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, कोई नहीं होता है. But again, the thing is implemented. यार punctuality is everything.
True.
In fact, when we came in the college first semester, we used to have our first period in one of the days with her. So she will come to our class and she will interact with us. The principal herself will interact with all the students. तो I think ये जो connection है ना कि आप principal से कभी भी बात कर सकते हैं, कुछ आपको college के बारे में issue है,
मतलब approachable बहुत हैं anytime. हाँ.
I've seen बहुत बाकी कॉलेज में फ्रेंड्स आते हैं, प्रिंसिपल से मिलने के लिए लेटर लिखना पड़ता है.
स्टिग्मा नहीं है कि यार ऐसा है वैसा है, देयर इज अ
करेक्ट. था।
ठीक है,
मतलब इवन आई नो हर वेरी मच, मैं कभी उनके रूम में चली जाती हूँ, कुछ डाउट होता है, हमारी जो सीआर मीटिंग्स होती हैं उसके अंदर वो कुछ प्रॉब्लम है तो शी मतलब अप्रिशिएट करती है कि हाँ ठीक है, यू ब्रॉट दिस फॉरवर्ड, इट्स अ वैलिड पॉइंट, इवन इफ इट्स नॉट, शी विल टेल कि हाँ नहीं यार, दिस इज समथिंग आई डिसएग्री विद। तो वो जो इकोसिस्टम बिल्ट है, दैट इज द यूएसपी। ऑफ कोर्स बाकी हमारा प्लेसमेंट, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, फैकल्टी, वो सब तो डेफिनेटली है, बट अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, या
व्हाट अबाउट फेस्ट एंड ऑल?
सेंडो, आवर एनुअल फेस्ट वो होता है, अभी होने वाला है अप्रैल में।
Okay.
उसका भी प्री इवेंट हुआ, व्हिच वाज अ मैसिव हिट। उसमें वी हैड रिया प्रेती, वन ऑफ द वेरी फेमस इंस्टाग्राम इन्फ्लुएंसर्स,
Okay.
and she was there. Aditi Arya, our own alumni and also Miss India 2015, she was there. An entire team of Scoop Whoop was here.
Okay.
उनके साथ बहुत ही फन सेशन हुआ, बहुत मजे मस्ती मजाक हुआ। Then we had a neon dance party, और वहाँ पे भी had a very famous singer also, I think सिद्धार्थ, वो इंस्टाग्राम पे ज्यादा फेमस हैं, तो वो आए थे।
ठीक है।
तो ये प्री इवेंट था, अभी तो हमारा 3 दिन का फेस्ट होगा, एंड वी आर द ओनली DU कॉलेज who has a prom night.
Oh wow, tell me about it.
हाँ, so prom night basically is like, अभी लास्ट ईयर भी हुआ था, तो क्लासेस के बाद होता है वो नॉर्मली, एंड द एंटायर कॉलेज इज डेकोरेटेड इन अ वेरी लव वाला फॉर्मेट। अब बहुत लाइट्स लग जाती हैं, देन देयर इज अ सिंगर हु कम्स अप एंड देन यू हैव टू ड्रेस अप लाइक प्रॉम, मतलब बॉयज वेयर सूट, गर्ल्स वेयर गाउन्स एंड एवरीथिंग। वो साड़ी पहन लेते हैं डिपेंडिंग ऑन योर ओन चॉइस, ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता है। देन देयर इज अ डांस दैट हैपेंस, एंड फैकल्टी सबकी परमिशन से होता है, ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता कि हम अपने मर्जी से कुछ भी कर रहे हैं, बट द काउंसिल इज वेरी रिस्पॉन्सिबल कि वो सब करवाते हैं। सो वी आर द ओनली कॉलेज जहाँ पे प्रॉम नाइट जितना एक एक्सप्रेसिव है, मतलब हम लोग ऐसा नहीं है कि यू हैव टू स्टिग्मा कि नहीं, दिस इज नॉट पॉसिबल है। तो दिस इज समथिंग आल्सो अगेन अ यूएसपी, अगर आप बच्चों के एंगल से देखो तो।
हाँ बिल्कुल यार, होना चाहिए। तो मुझे लगता है ये चीज तो और कॉलेज में भी आनी चाहिए गोइंग फॉरवर्ड।
लास्ट में और मोहम्मद इरफान आए थे सिंगर।
अच्छा,
फेस्ट इस बार देखते हैं कौन आता है।
कौन आता है। तो फेस्ट में क्या मतलब अदर DU कॉलेज के स्टूडेंट्स भी अलाउड होते हैं? Anyone, even from if anyone is not a student, that person is allowed?
Allowed. फेस्ट में अलाउड होता है।
फेस्ट में अलाउड होता है।
प्रॉम नाइट के लिए अगर आपको आना है तो देयर शुड बी एटलीस्ट वन पार्टनर हु शुड बी फ्रॉम CBS.
Okay.
Two people who are not from CBS, they are not allowed.
They are not allowed.
हाँ, एक बंदा CBS, so that if something wrong happens, you have
True.
someone to hold accountable.
फेस्ट में anyone is allowed?
फेस्ट में तो anyone is allowed. ऐसा कोई लिमिटिंग फैक्टर नहीं है कि हमारे कॉलेज का ही है।
नहीं, even not even that person, that is he is not a student from DU.
हाँ, anyone.
अच्छा, कोई भी आ सकता है। तो what about the security? मतलब I mean what happens? अच्छा,
उसके लिए there is a system जो हमारे सेंडो टीम ने बनाया है।
Okay.
किस पोर्टल के थ्रू आप अप्लाई कर रहे हो, उसमें डिटेल्स दे रहे हैं।
ठीक है।
आधार कार्ड वगैरह सब कुछ वो करते
अच्छा,
हैं।
सिक्योरिटी मतलब
सिक्योरिटी
हाँ,
है,
security.
ऐसी बात नहीं है। एंड फैकल्टी आल्सो गेट्स एवरीथिंग, कौन-कौन इंसान आ रहा है, सबके नाम प्रिंट होते हैं, चेकिंग होती है प्रॉपर।
So that's fine.
प्लस हमारा कॉलेज में इतना भी तो इतना बहुत ज्यादा भीड़ भी नहीं होती है।
नहीं होती।
वी हैव बड़ा पीसफुली आप एंजॉय कर सकते हो।
तो वो भी पीस में हो रहा है।
हाँ,
वो भी सब पीस में हो रहा है।
सब पीस, सब
नाइस यार। अपना झंडा क्यों नहीं बना लेते हो आप? कॉपीराइट ले लो।
सभी वाइट है, रेड नहीं है। रिप्रेजेंट पीस।
No. अच्छा, tell me how shiksha.com has helped you, if ever it has helped you.
Yes. जब मेरे को वो भी कॉल आया for podcast and I told my mom कि shiksha.com से, तो वो भी पहचान गई कि because जब मैंने कहा ना, जब मैं स्कूल के बाद I was finding colleges,
हाँ.
तो सबसे पहले आप लोग ही रैंक करते हो।
अच्छा, वाह यार, थैंक्स।
SEO रैंकिंग अच्छी है आपकी।
अच्छा, हमारी SEO रैंकिंग अच्छी है। बहुत मेहनत करते हैं यार हम लोग।
पता है मुझे, मैं I know SEO में रैंक कराना is a task,
True.
कि ऑर्गेनिक है, महीने लग जाते हैं करने में। तो काफी अच्छी रैंकिंग है आप लोगों की। जब मैं किसी कॉलेज के बारे में कंपेयर करती थी, इनफैक्ट CBS वर्सेस SRCC हो गया या फिर क्या प्लेसमेंट, सब कुछ शिक्षा पे मुझे मिल जाता था। एवरीथिंग नॉर्मली, यस एवरीथिंग। उसमें नीचे FAQs भी होते हैं आपके, कभी स्टूडेंट के व्यूज भी होते हैं, आप लोगों ने ऐड कर रखे होते हैं, तो सब जान सकते हो कि बच्चों का क्या कहना है अबाउट द कॉलेज एंड एवरीथिंग। प्लस फॉर MBA आल्सो, अब मैं कर नहीं रही हूँ एट दिस पॉइंट इन टाइम, बट फॉर दैट आल्सो आई सर्च फॉर लॉट ऑफ MBA कॉलेजेस, क्या फीस है, क्या ये है, क्या वो है, क्या कोर्स सकते हैं। तो एवरीथिंग आई गेट ऑन शिक्षा। आई थिंक फॉर कॉलेज सिलेक्शन, for comparison of any two colleges, if you're confused, shiksha.com has helped me always.
ठीक है, nice. ठीक है, one tip that you think that you should share with the younger generation or with the aspirants who want to just get into DU or for in any other college, what advice would you like to share?
So only for college students, I think, जो भी आ रहे हैं।
जो आ रहे हैं। मतलब what advice, what piece of advice you would like to give them so that they can have a brighter future?
Yeah, so मतलब I think this might sound as a very cliche line, but these years are the make or break years. अगर आप स्कूल के बाद, as I mentioned, adulting, आपके हाथ में आपकी कमान होती है लाइफ की। आप इसे किस तरफ मोड़ना है या फिर आपको क्या अपने लिए पाथ बनाना है, ये आपके हाथ में होता है। You don't have to be, or you shouldn't be rather dependent on anyone but yourself. कि from day one अगर आपको क्लैरिटी नहीं है ना, day 2 पे क्लैरिटी सीख करो एक अंदर ड्राइव होनी चाहिए कि मुझे कोई चीज बनानी है, खड़ा करना है, तो मैं उसके लिए एक्सक्यूजेस नहीं ढूंढूंगा.
True.
If I want something and I don't know how to reach there, I will work for it. I will find a way. I'm talking to seniors. I'm using the internet. जिन पे तो सब कुछ होता है. I'm using YouTube. I'm using any source, but I'm finding a way. तो जो ड्राइव होनी चाहिए ना, वो इतनी स्ट्रॉन्ग होनी चाहिए कि कोई भी एक्सक्यूज तो ओवर पार ना कर सके. यार मैं नहीं कर पाया बिकॉज ये नहीं मिला मुझे, या मैं नहीं कर पाई क्योंकि यार ये हो नहीं पाया.
Excuses and success do not go together, right?
So if you want to make your life, make better utilization of your time. And सबसे important टिप ये होती है कि यार FOMO सबको होता है. मतलब I've seen lot of people who just do something कि यार नहीं करते तो FOMO हो जाता. स्टोरी नहीं देख सकते यार, फेस्ट में चले जाते हैं कि यार तो सब स्टोरी लगाएंगे, हम नहीं गए होंगे, हमने मिस आउट कर दिया. जबकि जिनने स्टोरी लगाई है उन्होंने भी एंजॉय ना करो, बाहर देख के देख रहे हैं फेस्ट, कुछ सिंगर भी नहीं दिख रहा और फिर भी उनको होता है FOMO. तो आई थिंक मुझे पर्सनली आई हैव ओवरकम दिस. मुझे FOMO नहीं होता है. मतलब कभी शायद हार्डली थोड़ा बहुत होता है बट मैसिवली नहीं होता है. सो आई थिंक दिस इज समथिंग व्हिच everyone should overcome because FOMO से peer pressure में चीजें हम लोग हमेशा वो करते हैं जो हमारा better utilization हो सकता था but नहीं हुआ because we were not the master of our own minds. So I think that is something which students who are entering college should understand कि अपनी life की जो ड्राइविंग सीट पे बैठ के जो हैंडल है अपने हाथ में होना चाहिए, किसी और को स्टीयरिंग नहीं देना है. ठीक है, फिर तो वो ठुक जाएगी गाड़ी.
ठीक है, so we are entering into a rapid fire sort of round now. So whatever comes to your mind, just shoot. ठीक है. So Shaheed Sukhdev College.
Beautiful.
से DU.
बढ़िया podcast.
Celebrity crush.
I don't have celebrity crushes.
Non-celebrity crush.
No
crush.
No crush at all.
Oh, sorry. Again, you just stated that you are a boring person.
I don't have it.
अच्छा, oh shit.
Yes.
Okay, fine. अच्छा, ठीक है. Funniest nickname for any of your professors if you have ever given.
Yes, I am boring. You don't need to reiterate that.
But
I'm also respectful.
Now, you know, I am happy that you're self-aware now. एक आपको self-awareness यहाँ पे आके मिली that you got to know that you are boring. Do something about it.
Mindful होना चाहिए हमें खुद के बारे में. पता है मुझे.
नहीं पता था, आज पता चला है आपको. And you're welcome again, by the way. ठीक है, bunking आपने क्लास तो बंक की नहीं है. ठीक है. What song did you sing for yourself lately?
What song I sing for myself?
In the bathroom maybe? Never? As you suggested that you like to sing?
जब कोई बात बिगड़ जाए.
अच्छा, तो देना साथ मेरा. मूवी का नाम पता है?
नहीं, वो पुरानी है.
जुर्म. जुर्म. Yeah.
But I like पुराने गाने. कौन से आप? We sing हम sometimes.
Your favorite singer?
Favorite singer
Shreya Ghosal. Any day.
Very sweet voice. Very soothing.
Very soothing. Favorite actor?
Favorite actor Alia Bhatt.
Alia Bhatt. Makes sense. ठीक है. Thank you so much.
You're judging me. I can sense that. कि rapid fire था. I don't watch that many movies, very honestly.
ठीक है.
So मेरे mind में जो आया, मैंने जो last movie देखी थी.
ठीक है. मैं क्या जज करूंगा, जो भी लोग देखेंगे पॉडकास्ट वो जज कर लेंगे.
वही बात है.
ठीक है. हाँ, ठीक है. This is all about people judge people. That's okay. And we should be fine with it, I think.
अरे I am fine.
Yeah.
When in public space, you have to be fine.
Yeah. I mean, not even it's limited to public space. I mean, in general also, first of all, we should not judge. That's the basic.
See, you're giving the learning to yourself.
No, I'm just saying we should not judge. I'm just trying to make fun, so that's all. Just trying to pull your leg. Otherwise, there is no sense in judging, obviously. Yeah. And even if someone is judging you, just be cool about it. It's okay. कोई बात नहीं. That's what. Yeah, exactly. That's an opinion. Chill करो यार अपना.
Be kind. I mean, that's something I've seen.
Yeah.
हमारे कॉलेज में होता है कि मैंने सुना हुआ है, बहुत लोग भी बोलते हैं कि हमारे कॉलेज में स्नेक्स बहुत हैं. मतलब कि
वो हर जगह पे हैं.
बट वो एग्जैक्टली मतलब मैं ये बोलती हूँ कि सीबीएस की थिंग नहीं है, तुम कहीं भी जाओगे, तुम एसआर जाओ, तुम किसी भी कॉलेज में जाओ, स्नेक्स होते ही हैं.
Sometimes
में भी होते हैं यार, हर जगह होते हैं.
It's also about the perception, you know. So it's also about the perception. That's all. Just
do your own bit.
Correct. ठीक है. Thank you, Tanusha.
Thank you.
You
so much,
have been such a wonderful guest, and for that we have a little bit goodies for you from Shiksha only. ठीक है. Hope to see you soon. All the very best for your future endeavors. है ना? ठीक है. चलो.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, guys, for staying with us till the very end of this episode. आज का conversation थोड़ा लंबा हो गया क्योंकि we got to know a lot of things about Shaheed Sukhdev College of Business Studies, such as why this college's placements are being compared with SRCC. And this is the only college of DU that organizes a prom night for students. Yes, that is true. So we always try to cover all the things of a college, of a student's life in college. But अगर कोई भी बात आपको लगता है, कोई भी ऐसा टॉपिक ऐसा लगता है आपको जो कि ऐड होना चाहिए, do let us know in the comment section below. Also, I've got a humble request to make that if you know any person, any student who wants to share their college journey with us, who can motivate and inspire other students, other aspirants, do send in the recommendation for that. We would be more than happy to bring on such people online. And see you soon in the next episode. Till then, take care.